Here's another person, and he gave it a shot as well, but again, did not address the static questions that I'm asking. He went into dynamic mode immediately, and he says, light is just a vibration in the ether medium. Okay, so he didn't tell you what the ether is, what this medium is that he's talking about, but he's saying it's a vibration. And there's my picture of it, my interpretation of what he's saying. Here you have this ether vibrating out there in the universe, whatever. The black stuff supposedly is space that gives contrast to this ether, right? And then in one location somewhere in the universe, or in many locations, obviously, we have a vibration of these particles, and that's going to be light. Okay, that's essentially what he's saying. Light is just a vibration in the ether medium. Okay, and so what we first need to do is compel this to stand still. We want to stop any motion because we want to identify the object, and so that's what we do. We stop the motion, and there it is. Now we can breathe easy. Now we can see what we're talking about. Okay, and what we see is again a bunch of particles. That's all the ether is. So what does he say to this? Well, he, in other words, what are we staring at? What is this, this ether stuff? And he says, well, this is what they are. He says the medium is dipolar electrons and positron pairs, particles that repel each other. Okay, he said a mouthful there because here we have the electron and positron. Okay, he says that forms the ether, but he still has not told me what the black stuff is. That's what I want to know. I want to know what the black stuff is. I want to know what contours each one of these two particles. And then he's got a second issue there that, he says, oh, they repel each other. Okay, so how do they do it? I mean, do they do it, the plus sign just hits the negative sign? Is that how they bump away? I mean, why would they repel each other? Why do all these particles repel each other? Is it, what is the physical reason? That's what I want to know, okay? Or why would they attract, assuming they do also attract. But here we have a positive and negative. They repel each other, and we don't know why they repel each other because, at least in mathematics, positive attracts negative. I mean, they would repel each other if both of them were positive or both of them negative. But here we have, an electron, which is known to be negative, positron, which is supposedly a positive electron. You can think of it that way. And positive attracts negative, and they should, in fact, they do theorize that these two things come together and annihilate each other. So why they repel each other, we have no idea. But the most important part is that we still don't know what the black stuff is. And that black stuff is what I'm trying to get to with my questions, okay? So it's important that we're trying to get to the bottom of the black stuff, the thing that contours the last particle in the universe. You can't just keep saying, well, a particle is contoured by particles, which is contoured by more particles. You can't do that. At some point, the buck has to stop.